Good morning. My name is Allison Buxbaum, and I'm coming to you live this morning from beautiful, snowy Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's a winter wonderland out there. And for those of you who have tuned in before to my mindful meditations on art jewelry, I haven't come to you in a while, but I wanted to introduce you all to a new artist to the gallery, Carolyn Tyler. And Carolyn has been a jeweler and designer for more than 30 years. She currently resides in Bali. And we've known each other for almost 30 years, and our paths intersected this past summer when she was visiting Santa Fe from Bali. And I've always been so drawn to her work. Of course, I'm wearing pieces of hers. So her exhibition opens tomorrow, Echoes of Gold. And I wanted to give everyone sort of a sneak peek to her beautiful, beautiful pieces with the most luminous gemstones that she has acquired all over the world. Her work is primarily in 22 and 18 karat yellow gold, beautiful structures with granulation and filigree and wire work. And they're exotic, and they're just gorgeous and sensuous pieces. So I just want to introduce you to those pieces. So I'm going to turn my camera so you can see the exhibition behind me. Next week, I'm hoping she will join me from Bali, and we'll come to you live. But so let me just share. I'll start with the piece that's around my neck. She calls this her fishnet bib necklace, and this one is with prized watermelon tourmalines, all set in 18 and 22 karat yellow gold. It's such a comfortable and in some ways really an easy piece to wear. And her work, although there are a lot of gemstones in her pieces, they aren't so blingy that you can't really wear them, all the time. They're not to be saved just for a unique and fancy occasion. Just the size of it and the weight of it is really luminous on the body, and they feel good. As I said, they're exotic and sensuous on the body. These are a pair of her snowflake earrings. So Carolyn grew up in California, and she has been in Bali for nearly, more than 30 years now. And she works with some very well-known and famous Bali artisans, and they design and they work together, and have been doing that work for, as I said, more than 30 years now. So the craftsmanship on her pieces is really stunning. So I'm going to turn the camera to the cases. Give me a moment to do that. Okay, so we're going to start here. And when she joins us next week, she'll be able to really tell us more about some of these pieces and the history, what inspired some of these glorious pieces. This one, which has a beautiful, stunning boulder opal from Australia with Paraiba tourmaline and sapphire, a detachable opal. And this one's based on an eruption, I believe in Hawaii, but she'll be able to fill in those details with us next week when she joins us. But her work is just gorgeous. Here's a bracelet with beautiful wire work and granulation and emeralds, all bezels set, and just gorgeous on the wrist, stacked with other bracelets. This one with diamonds. And what I love mostly are her rings. They're just incredibly comfortable on the hand. I have two on. This one with the snake motif and the diamond from the mouth of the snake, and it's granulated all the way around the shank of the ring in this diamond pattern. And we have a beautiful pink sapphire with diamonds along the side, this twisted wire work. So growing up in California, her father was rich with stories, and they went to museums, and she studied anthropology in the university. And so all of this has inspired her work that she's now doing and has been doing all these years in Bali. And the pieces take quite a long time to fabricate, but the inspiration is Etruscan and then works from the golden age, and just gorgeous opals. You can see some of these opals. This is a beautiful blue moonstone, a crystal opal, a stunning apatite. She works with all natural gemstones that she acquires all over the world. And one of her passions is also to dive deep into the ocean. So a lot of the pieces are inspired by her diving. So when you look at some of the detail work in some of the pieces, you can see some of those influences. Here's a necklace much like the one that I'm wearing. This is all in a progression of color, Mexican fire opals, starting in these natural crystals, not really crystal, but these natural and very organic forms. of Mexican fire opal. And she creates this, as she calls it, that fishnet bib, from darker to a lighter progression all the way to the back. This is a beautiful and luminous Oregon sunstone in a beautiful setting in high carat gold. Her textures are rich, sort of this cross hatch texture on the gold, and you can see the luminosity in this cabochon and the way the light is playing with that. She sometimes is working with ancient glass, intaglio, as this one is here, but again employing wire work and granulation inspired. This is one of the inspirations from her dives and from the island life in Bali. There's so much spiritual influence and mysticism in her work. These are beautiful tumbled chrysoprase beads. All of her elements, every single element, is handmade by Carolyn and her artisans in Bali. And that took years to really get this expert in quality design work, where the weight of the gold is substantive. It's not weak or flimsy. They have a beautiful weight to them. And the rings on the pieces on the body, they have a lot of presence. But as I said, they are truly wearable and not just to be saved for a fancy occasion. So here's an ancient coin that she's collected, and this beautiful chain work here. We have this piece in silver, and then I have another one which I'll show you over here. She works with some of the islanders in some of the islands in Indonesia. A chain like this, it's called a loop and loop chain, and this is a technique that's been employed by the people of this island for hundreds of years. And it takes about 4 days just to do 10 centimeters of this loop and loop chain, where each individual wire of the gold is individually soldered and worked together to make this gorgeous chain. And then all of her pendants have a clasp that opens and hinges. And again, this has the chain on the bottom, beautiful granulation work and wire work here that's holding that drop chain. I love this case. There's so much rich gold work inspired, this one by the ocean, Neptune, and fish and plant life. There's such a beautiful bracelet here with diamonds and granulation, and it's just has this gorgeous structure to it, and the diamonds and the gold balls resting in those oval and round spaces. Beautiful diamonds. These are diamond briolettes, again in that snake motif, which is sort of curling around like the kundalini, and each of those little diamond sparklers in the middle. These are great for your holiday gifts. What a beautiful stocking stuffer this could be for some lucky person. Beautiful zircon beads. These are each one faceted, and then in a beautiful design with faceted gold beads. They're so sexy and so beautiful. And she does some simple rings too, just gorgeous granulated bands. And some of these are double granulated bands. Great for stacking, great for engagement or wedding. More earrings. What I love about many of her earrings is that she makes these separate tops. These have the post, but sometimes they have a wire. And then you can add the drops to them. So you have the occasion to wear just the simple top alone. And this is another one of her simple tops. And again, you can add that drop to really add to the exoticism of the design and really dress it up a bit. Here's a gorgeous, gorgeous rubellite tourmaline with the diamonds on the side and this sort of leaf design around the bezel. So you can see her extraordinary detail work in her pieces. This one is a more grandiose stone, but stunning color that she's employing. And then some smaller rings too. It'll be exciting to welcome her next week so she can really tell us more about some of these pieces. These are Peruvian opal tumbled beads. These are really hard to come by in this tumbled gorgeous shape with her gold beads that she's made in between some of those elements. Turquoise drops. We live in the city of enchantment. Santa Fe, turquoise is used a lot here, but not often with gold, mostly with silver. So I love the effect of the gold with the high carat the high carat gold, with the turquoise cabochons. Those are just beautiful. So those come off of the hoops. Everything is sold separately. So you can add that drop and collect her drops to then add to that hoop. We also have a prized collection of coral, Mediterranean coral, salmon colored coral, angel skin coral. These are drops that you would then hang on these ear tops. This is a pair similar to the one above, but with a wire, and then the granulation on the top. And again, more coral drops, just beautiful and stunning color. And she often makes these long necklaces with the detachable tassel drop piece here. And then I also want to show you some of the pieces in this middle case. So this is all about pearls, gorgeous Tahitian pearls. Look at this necklace with the fleur-de-lis design. And we have beautiful diamonds that they're diamond briolettes, champagne in color, and Tahitian pearls at the bottom of that fleur-de-lis design. This is a just breathtaking necklace on the neck. And then here's another fishnet bib necklace all with freshwater pearls. She's done a bracelet of that as well. We have tasseled earrings with the round pearls, beautifully finished. Her finishes are really exemplary. And one of the reasons I love working with her and all of our artists at Patina is how they make their pieces, how they finish their pieces, and how they make you feel. They really do stir the soul, and her work is really no different. This is a simple necklace in that it's, you can really easily wear it with the leather cord and the Tahitian pearls falling at the bottom, and then a pair of earrings with the triple pearl. And I believe, you can see the hook in the back. So you can add those two drops from the bottom and just wear the pearl alone at the top. And nothing goes unnoticed. Every little detail in the granulation work around the bezel and all that little detail work really makes for something just extraordinary with her pieces. Here's another one of her fishnet bib necklaces. These are Tahitian keshi pearls and black sapphires, all organized in a similar fashion to these other necklaces that I've shown you, and just beautiful again, and lightweight. Be great with a starched white t-shirt, a button-down shirt, or for a dressy occasion, going to the opera. Beautiful gold earrings, and then a pair of earrings with a detachable drop with faceted onyx. Those are really beautiful and simple. And then this is a faceted pre-night necklace and in a beautiful arrangement of color, and then stunning toggle clasp, and her detail on the edge is just beautiful. You can see all the wire work and all the granulation work, and then luminous zircon and quartz peridot ring. And then this case here, these are ancient lapis beads and Cambodian animal beads. So some of her pieces she's collected all of these years, or they're not always just the gemstone beads, but sometimes she's collecting beautiful gold beads as well. So these are quite old Cambodian animal beads that she's used in this necklace, and then the tassel drops with the lapis. So I just wanted to give you a sneak peek for a little bit at the work that Carolyn is sharing with us for her exhibition. And I know this was sort of a quick video to sort of show you what she will be sharing with us, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for next week when we can go live together with Carolyn Tyler. And I hope you'll join us online at patina-gallery.com to see the exhibition in full, and join us here at Patina and online. We're there 24/7. We have a beautiful website, and we're always there to welcome you. And I look forward to seeing you next week. I hope everyone has a happy holiday, happy Hanukkah, and I hope to see you all soon. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning.